Good morning, hello again, thanks for tuning in. So you join me on the banks of the mighty Trent again on a lovely misty autumn morning. I'm in here, got here just at dawn, low cloud, a misty, wet fog, barely a breath of wind. It's forecast to southwesterly. It's forecast to southwesterly today, which is a nice warm wind blowing up from France. Just how the Roach like it. I've had a few rundowns and no fish so far. I had one on, lost it. Quite nice fish as well. And we're going to be fishing with today hemp and caster. I've got tears and maggots with me, but it's a bit late in the season for tears. I think with hemp and caster, we try and catch anything that's swimming really. Caster is liked by all silverfish. If you've seen the previous videos, you know I fished down here quite a bit, and although the conditions are really mild today, I think it was 13 degrees in the car this morning at 7 o'clock, which is brilliant for autumn into winter. Oh, we're in. Oh, it's a nice fish as well. That's the first run down on maggot. Just put a single red maggot on. Take my time, I've lost the last one, and I've only got a maggot hook on. Well, that's a nice start. So normally you see me down here just for hemp and tears. That's a beauty. Probably similar to the one I lost actually, similar sort of size. Try the maggot again. So I'm feeding 20-30 grains of hemp and 20 casters each run through. Yeah, and we've had lots of rain recently. It's been hammering down last few weeks. So the river's been up and down, it's been chocolate soup, and debris floating down, and it's been hard. The river's been fishing quite hard. Or just to get on the banks in decent condition, because it's been howling wind as well. And you'll see today there's lots of debris floating down. And again, yeah, there's loads of debris floating down. This is a little one. And we're on the outside of the river. That's another roach. Oh, nice one. That on the outside bank of the river. So all the debris on our side. And I'm running the stick float down through it. So I had one bite on caster earlier, but I lost it. First 2 rundowns on maggot, 2 roach. A bit better. So I like this swim because it's got a really good flow on it, and because you're on the outside of the way the river meanders, all the debris comes across, so it hides your rig and your float. Oh, it was a dace. But again, what I'm really looking for is one of the specimen roach. We had some nice ones last time we fished here. I just bought Empentiers last time. It was a bit earlier in the season. I mean, that was 2 or 3 years ago when I filmed that one. But long overdue for a return visit to this swim. Or filming anyway. But I thought I'd bring the other baits today and just see what I could catch in this swim. See if there's anything else here. Equally, I've got some tears with me, as always. I could switch over to them. See if we can select better fish in the swim. The fish do tend to like this extra flow, extra speed of the river this side. But can we search out those better fish? If you can see the debris flying past, because the river's up a little bit and it's coloured, it's going through quite fast. But it would be lovely to get one of them really, really big roach on films. Can we get it on castor and maggot? Yeah, the last few months has been a bit strange for fishing. It's been so windy through the summer. It's been difficult to film. It's difficult to float fish and present a bait as well, some of the days. I'm running the float down towards the bridge. I'm just pan round. I'm running it down towards the bridge and trying to get to the outside of the stanchion. Really, it's quite easy stick float fishing here because I'm in about 9 or 10 foot of water, right at the rod end. Really nice steady flow. I can hold the float back, bring the bait up off the bottom. Not too snaggy, so you can run down a little bit over depth. Experiment with your depth quite a lot here. Just put a white maggot on that. Looking nice bite. They half pull. These little fish pull hard in this flow. Little roach. So I've come for a nice morning session. Be less boats today because it's midweek day. A bit quieter. But I love the misty morning. Come fishing. It's foggy. No wind. So I'm running it right down. I'm getting bites now, probably 10 metres upstream of the stanchion. Pillar. It's a bit bigger. Feels bigger. It's a long way down in the flow though. Like a little hook on, so I'll take my time. It's on a white maggot. It's not that big. I've been out half an hour now. What's six or seven roach in a day? Not bad. Not bad start. Hopefully get them to start to come further up in the swim. But if I start to get little ones like this, I'll be fishing a bigger bait. Yeah, the last few weeks have been horrendous. The river's been up and down. You see all the debris on the bank. The water, where I'm sat now, this step's been regularly covered in water. Unfishable. Big trees floating down. I think trying to time it right to get a session has been difficult. Let's hope for it today. It's still not chocolate, it's coloured and it's dropping. Not too much debris so I can run a float down. Hopefully we can get a few fish. It does seem like there's quite a few wanting the maggot. Not bad one on this side. Not nice like that. The last few have all come on white maggot. I'm just feeding Emp and Castor at the moment. I've got some ground bait I could mix up, and I've got lots of a bait dropper, so if I wanted to feed maggots on the bottom, I could drop a few in. Oh, bump that one. Don't like bumping them. I let it take it. Struck a bit early. Yeah. Some chunky fish down there. Bigger that one is. What a beauty. Bigger so far, that one. Yeah, the Trent is absolutely full of fish. Apart from the 80s, when it was in its heyday down here, it's probably the best it's been since, really. That's 4 or 5 years. It's been brilliant. Loads of silverfish, the Trent. Barbel is just beyond recognition. Reckon the record barbel's going to come out the Trent again in the next year or two? Going to get well above £20? There's so many. Ooh, another clunk. Oh, lovely. There's so many good fish in the Trent at the moment. And barbel fishing's second to none. Hey, there's this one coming out. Ooh, they're getting bigger, they are. And they're swallowing it. So that was lovely, that one is. That's a beauty, that one. Yeah, so catching the falling river, and the colours starting to go back to normal. Probably one of the best times to come fishing like this. We'll have a look at the rigging a bit. I've got a 17-foot float rod on. Diver 125M close face reel. It's make life a lot easier. A close face reel, this type of fishing. Ooh, just a bite. Last 10 casts I've had a fish I've almost ever put in. Trying to get the fish really confident, and when the big roach turn up, make sure there's plenty of bait there for them. Let's see if we can find any grandad roach, really big ones. When you hook into them, that big clunk that will fill a good fish. That was a nice one. Fighting hard in this flow as well. Oh, that's a lovely one. Oh yes. Hook's come out in the net. Got a micro barbed hook on. We'll have a quick look at this one. Beautiful, look at the size of that one, it's a chunky one. That's a beautiful one, if you'll pose for us. Ah. Not even been an hour yet, we're already catching clunkers like that. That's a superb looking fish. Looks brand new, look. Awesome. Another solid clunk. So dull at the moment with a low cloud and misty. I think it's as big as the last one. No. stock now ready for you. We start to swing them in. And that is just phenomenal. That's 4 nice fish in four casts. All of them mucked in the top lip, so I've got the depth just perfect. So I know the depth in this from a night, so I set it to around about 9 or 10 foot. Then I've just adjusted it and tweaked it to suit the bites and whether it's just touching bottom or not. So I'm just off bottom at the moment, probably 3 or 4 inches. Oh, another one. Right down the bottom, probably about 5 metres from the bridge, that one. Not as big as the other one. A little bit smaller. We have dace. Oh, little dace, aren't they? Yeah, there's tons of leaves coming down. I can experiment, fish a bit further out. Come on the line of the debris, and sometimes in the middle of the debris. And sometimes I can get all the debris. So it must be about 8:30 now, 8:30 in the morning. All right. So quiet and peaceful. Dog walkers, loads of joggers, loads of people on them electric scooters whizzing around on the way to work, I think. The modern way of commuting. There's one there, whizzing past. Just had them 4 nice roach and then a dace. But since I changed to maggot, pretty much a bite every put in. Right down the bottom of the swim again. Another nice chunky roach. This one's got some teeth marks in it. Those teeth marks in there, the back of that. Somebody's had hold of it. Clunker. Right, so it's 9 o'clock. Probably got 20 odd fish. I'm catching roach and dace. Get some nice dace as well. All the fish have come to maggot. All of them. Probably 20 metres down in the swim. Probably just as the casters are just along the bottom. But the stamp fish, absolutely beautiful. only just lift him out. This one's got a bit of tail damage. Look at that one. Gone off its tail missing. Look at that sander. That's had a tough life, that one. It's had a narrow escape. A red maggot. Yeah, first hour in, beautiful. Get 20 odd fish, and some nice ones too. I always find it when it's foggy, misty, no wind. No chance of any sunshine, I think, at the moment. It's just really atmospheric down here. It's just absolutely beautiful to be at the side of the river, watching the stick float down, catching some beautiful fish in these conditions. Calm, mist on the water. Reminds me of these when I was a kid. You used to go up Clifton Bridge. He was casting the feeder out and you couldn't see the feeder landing. He was just casting it into the fog. I had some of those days on the Trent as well, further down the steps. Just a couple of bites there. Got a bit finicky. Might change the bait. Another absolutely stunner. Beautiful fish. Went a bit further out on that one, just on the edge of the debris. Yeah, if it had said over 20 odd fish in the first hour, including those clunking roach, it snapped your hand off. Interesting. Lost one. There's a better one. Right at the bottom of the swing. And my first bite, first fish on caster. Hopefully it's a nice one. Just lost one a couple of casts ago. When I say I lost it, I got the feeling something had it. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that one. The fish on caster. So just gone a bit quiet on maggot. I had the last 3 on casters and lost 1. Nice fish. Look at that, pristine, like it never been caught. Lovely Trent Roach there, aren't they? Now they're taking caster, but it should pick out a few better fish as well. Help to hopefully get those panfish feeding. Pound plus roach, a proper big Trent roach. Touching right down now. I've gone to little touch then. I was going to strike, changed my mind. Some debris on it, I think. There's a fish on. Bringing it from a long way downstream. Run the risk of predators grabbing hold of it if I'm not careful. I think I lost a fish earlier on, probably on a bit of debris. Let's fish again. Oof, they're a bit big to lift, these are. Beauties, look at them. Trent Roach. Probably only 3 of them to the bad. So just had 10 minutes, it's 9:30 now. I've had another 8, 9, 10 roach in like half an hour. Days. So then just had 10 minutes and not fished, just fed. So just fed every once a minute. And I've come back on a maggot and I've come up with a perch, which is my first one today. Which when I hooked it, I thought it was a big roach. I'm never disappointed with a perch though. So if you won't get these on tear, you get them on caster. I like a caster. Nice little perch. So first run through on tear, and it's about 9:45. About hour and 3/4. Must have 40 fish, easy. Roach and dace, 1 perch. I'm hoping what the tear might do is just pick out. A bit of debris on the line then. Will it pick out, will it select the bigger fish? It has been quiet the last 10-15 minutes though. So, more debris on the line. I've never had that perch, so there's a few predators come in the swim and spook the roach. I'm going to get him back in the swim. We'll see for tear. We'll try tear for a couple of casts and see if we can pick something up. Ooh, bite on it. Still feeding hemp and castor. 20 grains of hemp and 20 castor, something like that, each thing. I've fed a few tears. I still haven't fed any maggot yet. That miserly rain started about 20 minutes ago. And it's the brawly. Not really enough to wake you through, but just another bite. I'm too slow on it. Might be smaller fish pulling at it. It's encouraged me to have a couple more casts with it and see if we can pick something up on it. Keep meaning to cook some wheat and bring some down here. It's a while since I've used wheat. Oh, got a fish on tear. How big is it? Nice, but not a monster. Right to the bottom of the swim again. Most of them's come down about 20 metres down the swim. clunker. Look at that one. On the tear. So went back on there. Had a couple more casts on tear and no more bites. Back on the caster. Feels like a nice fish. Does look like a clunking roach again. Oof. I'm not sure I should be picking these all up. Not with anything like that. But they're right at the top lip. Right at the top lip, so it's when they're hooked there, they lift out really well. No danger of the hook coming out. So that was back on the caster, we'll try that again. I'll do a quick time check. So here's 10 o'clock, 2 hours in. 42-ish fish, something like that. I must have had 15 nice, 15 or 20 really nice sized roach as well. Real proper Trent Roach. Oh, I missed that one. Sailed away. And it stole my caster. I'm getting less bites at the moment though. It's definitely quieting down. It's probably the last half an hour is probably been the worst half an hour out the first two, I'd say. But the quality of fish is nice. I'm not getting little tiny roach, I'm getting proper clunking roach. There's my caster that time. But 2 hours in, it's been brilliant really. No signs of sunshine peeking through these low clouds. There's still that miserly, dampy rain coming down. Float's running through, lovely. I've got a 5BB stick float on. I'll have a look at it in a minute. Oh, it's quiet. I could have got away with a 15-foot rod today, I think, or 13. I'm still fishing with 17. It just allows me to explore the depths better. And this Preston rod is quite fast on the pickup as well. It's nice to use for this type of fishing. Let's have a quick look at it then. Yeah, so I think I mentioned this earlier on. I've got a Daiwa 125M close face reel. I've got a Preston Carbon Active 17-foot float rod, which you can experiment and fish at 15 and that as well. And then as regards to the other end, I have single caster on an 18, and then a trace of about 12 inches with a swivel, which I think is an absolute must. I think I'll just hold that still up. I think that's an absolute, it's a very small swivel. It's an absolute must when you caster fishing, because it swivels the line when you wind it in. When you cast a fishing with a stick float, I've got 3 shot there, and that's my bulk, and onto my float. So that's my 5BB stick float, dome top, orange, although I've got the shadow of the bridge, so the orange one works quite well. 4 rubbers on it to get plenty of grip. I can alter the tension, and that doesn't move through the entire part of the session, unless I want it to, of course. unless I'm changing depth. It just stays in position. It's just nice tension I've got on it. And that's the rig for today. Let's see if we can get some more roach. I don't half pulling this current. A solid roach. And cast to that one again. Now, the river's actually dropped since I've been here. It's dropped about 6 inches. It's really running off, and the pace of the river is slowing down. The float's slowing down, so I'm starting to catch fish further up into the swim with the bait sinking earlier. That roach there was probably the closest to the rod tip where I've caught one, about 10 metres down, and again not right in front of us. Which says to me they're moving up the swim and competing. We'll see if that works again. I'll try and see if I can. Two and two casts. Only about 2 rod lengths down, 3 rod lengths down. Oh, I had the bite, I missed it. Yeah, I love this Daiwa 125M for trotting. I think it outdoes the Abu 704, which is again another excellent reel for trotting. Ooh, I lost that one. Another one close in that one. See if you can see the bite early. And again, not solid. Same spot again. That's probably just where the casters are. Now the flow's reduced a little bit. Flashes are dropping earlier. I'm getting these lovely big Trent Roach. Look at that. See if we can do that again. I mean, that was only 2 rod lengths downstream at the time. Of course, he's not going to do it now. I've got the camera on it. Had a bite though, but missed it. I think this is the best stamper roach I've had for some time, where they've been consistently barely be able to lift them out of the water. And so many of them, you know. Just keeping a lookout for those conditions. Just get the right conditions and they'll come on the feed. But can we find those big, really, really big roach? Oh yeah. Oh, this is a better one. This is a better one. If you can see it. This is the biggest fish I've had on today. What is it? Is it a roach? Is it a perch? Oh. Try and get down a little bit. It's moving very slowly, whoever it is. I hope it's a roach. You've got that little hook on. What's it going to be? Oh, I said a silver flank then. It's a bream. As much as I like to catch it, it's a bit disappointing. I thought it was going to be a big roach. You don't get many of them on the stick float, really. That's a chunky bream to catch on a stick float, on a gaster. So you're probably just tripping bottom. Beautiful. So look at him. Look at that thing. You don't get many of them on the stick float, do you? That's a beauty. Must be £2. Well, I thought it was a roach. Now that would have been a really good roach, wouldn't it? Not that I'm complaining. We'll keep the feed going in. It's probably a shoulder big bream down there. Yeah, that fortard in that float, isn't it? £2 bream. I was convinced I got a monster roach on then. I thought, yes, I finally got one then. £2 plus roach on film. Yeah, it wasn't to be. That's a lovely fish, a lovely bronze bream to catch on stick float. They normally like a stationary bait, don't they? It's bream, don't have a look at it. Must have been hungry. I can't remember catching many bream down here. Certainly you get them on feeder, casting a bit further out. And to catch them on the stick float, I think I got a couple on film last year. Up near the toll bridge, I think I got a couple. Not as big as that one though. That's a proper bream, that one. Oh, I missed a bite. And stole my caster. A lot of silverfish will shoal up in similar sizes, so might be some more bream down there, maybe some roach of that size as well. Can always dream. Oh, another clunk. Oh, tough fight. I like to say this one's a roach, but who knows? That's another good one. Is it a netter? Yeah, I think it is this one. It's just a bit too big to lift, this one. Although I've lifted some good ones this morning. I'll get some lovely ones. Fish are really feeding well now. I think it's probably about 10:30. I've got 10 consecutive fish, all of this sort of stamp. Since I've had the bream, it's just lovely roach. Proper Trent Roach is. The sort that it's like it's still to sort of lift in, but absolute clunkers. Look at them, beautiful. How long they are. How long these are. So I've got £4 line on and £3 trace. So the line's plenty strong enough. And I'm hooking them all in the top lip. Just quick time check. Which I've got right on my times. Yeah, just gone half 10. So we've been 2.5 hours now. Must have 60 roach. 60 roach, bream, perch, a few days, one bleak. So yeah, one bleak, one perch, handful of days, one bream, and about 60 roach of a real clonking size as well. Consistent roach, you know, absolute beauties. Got another one. Oh, it's come off. Served me right. Stole the caster. And it don't matter what colour caster I'm putting on. Makes no difference. Still feeding, same as I started with. 20 casters, heavy run through. I suppose I'm getting bites earlier now, so I'm feeding more frequently. Feeding, if I go a bit further down, I'll feed again before I wind back in. So I'm feeding twice on the long runs, but it's not going that far now. We're taking it much earlier in the swim. Missed another one. There must be some monsters down there. So I've swapped to a size 16 hook now, so I can swing them in more confident. Still on single caster. Still just feeding emping caster. I must have a huge shoulder roach down there now. Massive shoulder roach. And nearly every one is within 2 or 3 rod lengths down. You could probably catch them on the pole now. Now they've moved up a bit further. Yeah. That's about 4 rod lengths down. probably going to give it another hour. And I'll probably be out of casters by then. We'll see if it carries on now. Don't want to pack up when it's like this. It's one of the, for consistent quality of fish, it's one of the best roach sessions I've had for a while. It's just on that, when the river's dropping, still got a bit of colour in it, full of debris. The trees, the big trees have stopped floating down. It's not that bad. This type of fishing, I mean, my rig's really positive. 3 big shot, about 3 foot from the hook, 2 foot from the hook, about 2 foot from the hook. Little swivel as my dropper. 12 weeks trace to, now I've got a 16 on. Oh, clunk. Is it in the top lip? I think it is. That one I definitely should have netted. Look at that one. I've not lost many fish today. Just bumped a couple. I've not lost many today at all. That one was a nice chunky fish. It's come off. Yeah, last couple of casts, just been a little bit finicky. Which for the last hour, they haven't been. It's been clunk, one after another. Holding a decent weight up as well, I thought. I might have been in a match for this weight today on Trent. Caster alright. Yeah, it's okay. Get plenty of feed coming in. Missed a couple of bites and persevered. Just let that bite develop and just go for a little bit longer. It's a nice fish, this one is as well. As most of them have been today. Oh! I think that was my biggest roach today. Oh, shock. Seen that one come up to the surface. That was a good roach, that was. I'd say that would definitely over a pound, that one. Have we got the bigger shoal moved in? The shoal of the bigger roach. They have been getting bigger last hour. Oh, it's another solid clunk. Not as big as the one we just lost. One we just lost, I think, was double that size. Easy. The one that got away. See if his parents are down there. Right, it's gone 11 o'clock now. I think we've exhausted the swim. It's been quiet the last 15-20 minutes. Though I've got to get going anyway, but we'll get packed away and have a look what we've caught. That's a beautiful net of fish. 70 quality roach in there. Some of these absolutely gorgeous. Right then, so just to recap, what an awesome morning. Started at 8 o'clock, first hour was on maggot, feeding nymph and caster right through. Second hour on caster, then I had the bream, and after that, all the roach were good solid quality size. All 4, 5, 6 ounce sort of category. Difficult to swing in some of them. So I had £4 line on, £3 trace and a 16 hook to make it comfortable to fish. 70 roach, absolute awesome session in 3.5 hours. So I've just caught the river right, it's dropping, still a little bit of colour in it, some debris floating down, but no big trees or anything. So what an absolute fantastic morning session. So I hope you liked the video. Please remember to click the like button and click the subscribe. But thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now. That decent sized bream as well. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a better one. This is the biggest fish you've had on today. What is it? Is it a roach? Is it a perch? I said a silver flank then. Don't get many of them on the stick floating, really. Not even been an hour yet. We're already catching clunkers like that. That's a superb looking fish. Brand new. 70 roach. 70 quality roach in there. Absolute clunkers. Brilliant.